Fellow citizens and residents, good evening. I'm very pleased to inform you of the 2009 History and Heritage Week of activities that commenced today with an ecumenical service conducted by the St. Kitts Christian Council and the St. Kitts Evangelical Association at the Antioch Baptist Church. This year, the History and Heritage Week of activities is being implemented under the theme, Reclaiming Our Roots, Our Heritage, Our Environment, Our People. This week has been organized by the History and Heritage Week Committee of the Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park Society, and it is aimed at promoting and stimulating greater awareness and involvement on the history and heritage of St. Kitts and Nevis. As such, the committee has coordinated several activities to mark the week-long event. These include a panel discussion on radio and television, a public lecture and discussion, a heritage hike, radio commentaries, and a primary school Know Your Country quiz competition. I am sure that you will obtain details of these events in our news media. I wish to commend members of the History and Heritage Week Committee, as well as other individuals and organizations that have provided assistance for the tremendous commitment in organizing this week of activities. Most citizens and residents would agree that the history of a country and its heritage would have shaped both individual and national psyche, and would have helped to determine many of the socio-economic challenges that were encountered in the past and which continue to influence our own environment today. It is an inescapable truth that some may choose to deny or ignore at very least. Nevertheless, I believe that history and heritage are powerful tools of every nation and civilization. There are significant lessons to be learned and awareness that influence national aspirations. There is economic benefit to be derived from our heritage, but just as important is that in this 21st century, we have the opportunity to achieve new pinnacles of progress by absorbing all that is good about our heritage and working together to achieve the best for this, our beloved country. There is so much to learn and to understand about elements of our political, economic, and social past. Our young people, they need to know, and also our adults, need reminding and perhaps coming to a new understanding, having taken a fresh look at incidents and circumstances that occurred in our history and our past. Certainly, it is vital that we embrace a new sense of us, who we are as a people of African descent for the majority of our population, but understanding that European influences are also a part of us. There must be a new sense of urgency in order to preserve our own national environment, to discover and preserve archaeological treasures on land and sea, to embrace traditional architectural themes in our buildings, and to take pride, I emphasize, in our dance, in our music, and other cultural elements. All of these things have enormous value, some intangible, and others economic as well. Both are, however, important to us. One thing that we must consider in the evolving economic environment is that we must be able, as a people, to find ways to effectively exploit our heritage that has economic value. But we must do so in a manner that preserves the integrity of our physical environment and our social norms. Heritage, it gives our people the opportunity to be creative and also innovative, to be entrepreneurial and also to think global. It is my hope that this year's History and Heritage Week of activities will provide a platform for open and respectful discussion of all the key issues that are involved. And I pray that it leads one step closer to realizing the true potential that we have to achieving our own highest aspirations as a people. With these few thoughts, I am pleased to declare open the 2009 History and Heritage Week of activities. Best wishes to all. I thank you and good night.